Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another glorious Company on Heroes 2 casting, yeah. And in this episode, we're going to be going up against the rank 38 in the world, Wehrmacht, yeah. The gentleman is from Ukraine. He was a surprisingly nice guy, but I am going to make a lot of German jokes while doing this casting. Now, I bet you jokers have been wondering where I been. And honestly, college has been in full swing. I'm maintaining a 4.0 average, and I really want that valedictorian status when I graduate, so that's where I've been at. And on top of that, I've been doing 3-hour gym sessions, so I just had no time to really play Co and enjoy it. And, if I'm being 100% honest, the Company Heroes 3 has been so lackluster that I needed to take a break. I might do some Company Heroes 3 videos later, but it has been mentally draining to even think about that game. So what am I going to do on this one? Since it's rank 38 in the world Wehrmacht, this guy knows what he's doing. I'm going to go ahead and pump out an engineer squad, get the fast cap, and then immediately rush over here to get the +5 munis. On the left side of the map, we're going to pop the conscripts out, rush them over, and again, getting more of that +5 muni cap so we can get these engineers' mines laid down and flamethrowers popping. Yeah, but I just been playing that Company und Heroes 3, that copium. I just couldn't deal with it anymore. That game is boring. I don't know about you jokers, but every time I load in Co 3, I feel like I die a little bit on the inside. And that recent balance patch 1.8.0, I played that shit. How do we bring the L6s back? Who was thinking about this? I don't know. So what are we going to do right now? We're waiting for our conscripts to pop second squad. We'll get a third squad of conscripts as soon as possible. I noticed the sandbag going down. I went, okay, we are going to try to put a sandbag right here because hopefully, and it does happen, this yellow cover will not apply to the sandbag if I slap it right there. So his engineers are over there. Get a little bit of I Spy going on. Engineers are capping the munis, and we're rushing over the fuel to, get a little bit of cock blocking action going. So every time you load into a Company Heroes 2 match, you're worried about the MG42. When you get suppressed by that, you lose valuable time and valuable capture points. So we're being very wary, cautious, sticking a little fucking pinky toe out there and just looking around and trying to listen. Engineers are capping. This is going very good. So this tells me that he has not enough manpower on the field because he's not stopping me from getting these double fuels. And again, this is a rank 42 Axis player. And to credit to this guy, he's like rank 40 all around. This guy's fucking good. So this was a late night Co for me. I'm going to be a bit brain dead when I get to the end of this. I just finished up my history quiz and I was exhausted. I made 100 on it though. Fuck yeah, history. So, engineers are closing the gap. We're going to go ahead and back these conscripts off. We're not going to win that engagement. Sandbags did go down, and this is why I like putting these down, because now I have some green cover. This guarantees me the win. I feel confident in re-engaging and pushing back in. Now, this is risky. The engineers could burn me down, so we're going to take these conscripts, go around town, shoot him in the ass, and put the pressure on the Pioneer Squad, yeah. So, we kind of semi-win that engagement. We are going to force the engineers off. We have an additional conscript squad moving in, so the engineers will back off. And no big deal. We are going to push these Grens back in a second. With the double conscripts, I feel more confident. But I notice a Gren flanking on the right side, so I'm going to go ahead and withdraw that engagement, back off, get behind my heavy, green, deliciously luscious fucking Honda Civic sandbags, and we're going to win that engagement against the Grens because conscripts do great in close range. They're pretty much ass, except for close range. And then, they get a little bit better with the 7th man. So he caps the fuel, no big deal. We're going to go ahead and, again, put on some gentle and loving pressure back on the fuel points, yeah? And we're going to hug this little dickhead right here and, shoot him in the face. That's the best thing we got to do. At the same time, conscripts are going to kind of push forward and have that yellow cover on standby in case we can't win this engagement. And we'll, again, put some more pressure. On the right side of the map, I'm just capping with the engineers. Sorry about that if you're not... If you're looking over there and going, you're not giving us the full info, the recap, the spam and ham. That's what I'm doing on the right side. I'm putting pressure on the right side, hitting his MG42, drop the model. This is very big. And I'm trying to get some dirty decaps. Left side of the map, we are kind of losing this engagement. This is where conscripts begin to suck a little bit. We're trying to drop a model. I realize it's not going to work. I don't want any dirty wipes in the early game. We can't afford it. Conscripts are coming back at a base. I'm going to go ahead and tech medics, excuse me. So what am I debating right now? I am kind of holding off on getting my guards onto the field. I'm just debating at this point. Do I need a mortar? Do I need guards? I've done such a good job at harassing the right side of the map. You haven't been really seeing that I'm going to go ahead and, rush for guards. I'm going to float a bit of manpower. At the same time, I am getting dirty mines down. This is what you got to do with Soviets. Put mines everywhere. We oorah onto the point. Oorah onto the point, comrade. And we're going to go ahead and, again, cock block that fuel, hurting my opponent on trying to get that mandatory scout car out. And I call it mandatory. Certain Axis builds, There's always going to be the mandatory scout car, the mandatory P-Grens, the mandatory Grenadier spam. But this guy is an amazing Company Heroes player because, you know, he's ranked 56 with USF, and I think just ranked 30, OKW ranked 30 Brits, I believe. This guy's on point, though. I've seen that name before. I was just too exhausted to care. And I think we're both a little bit tired, but, you know, I could be wrong. Old boy's from Ukraine, so I don't know what the time difference is over there. It could have been his morning. It was definitely my midnight. So, I noticed the MG42s pop on the Grenadiers. What are we going to do right now? We're going to go ahead and get behind the green cover, watch for rifle nades. This guy likes to spam his rifle nades. We're going to go ahead and cock block the fuel point. You know, no fuel for use, Fritz. 9, not in this house. We're going to go ahead and merge with the engineers. Very risky merge. Could have died. There's the rifle nade. I pushed through it. You know, it take a lot of damage, but we'll get out of it because the green cover kicks in. Flamethrowers are going to burn him to death. And nothing like a fresh fucking barbecue. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of human flesh, a little bit of shake and bake on the side. What are we going to do? I'm going to go ahead and try to slap some sandbags down. I'm debating. Yep, there we go. Boom. Sandbags. Again, this yellow cover is going to prevent them from cock blocking it. Mines are going down, and I've been putting mines everywhere. Check that out. So while we're only focused on the juicy bits, I was doing double engagements and kind of fucking around. There's my guards. We're going to go ahead and save up the munis. But because guards are so good, we'll get a lot of health damage on that burst. So what are we doing right now? We're going to pump out a second squad of guards. I should have attacked around these sandbags and deleted them. We will do that in the future. Engineers are going to go ahead and rotate to the right side of the map. I noticed the Gren Blob coming out of the base. Again, it tells me he hasn't teched medics yet. He's trying to spam these MG42s. It's pretty cheesy, in my opinion. If you're going to blob together your Grens and try to insta-wipe everything, that kind of tells me what's up. Again, I'm not trying to discredit my opponent. It's just cheesery, and I'm going to call it out. Fucking cheesy shit, my guy. So what are we doing right now? We're going to stall as much as we can, looking for rifle nades, listening for rifle nades, and just being an overall dickhead and harassing him off at every point. Engineers are going to continue to cap. We'll probably slap down another mine in a second. And conscripts are going to go ahead and make a sandbag. So why are we tilting it like this? We want him to not get as much sandbag cover as possible while guaranteeing me as much cover as possible. There's my mine detonation, and that's why we don't blob together, kids, because you just got fucked, son! Oh, yeah, baby! And that's why we don't blob together, kids. Now, if my opponent ever watches this, again, no hard feelings, man. I just like being a sarcastic dick. That's how I get up in the morning. That's how my bread and butter is, and I just like having fun with life. Oh, yeah. I noticed in Company Heroes 3, though, that's a lot of Axis mains are losing their fucking minds, and I'm like, yeah, bro. I don't know. I don't even know why we play this game anymore. So there's the mandatory 2-2, what is that, 2-2-1? 2-2-1? Yeah, no, 2-2-2, my bad. It's been a while. 2-2-2 scout car. That's a fucking tongue twister. What are we going to do? We're going to get behind the green cover. We decapped the fuel. We got what we wanted. And on top of that, because this is a bit of green cover, my conscripts feel pretty safe in this engagement. It's just going to keep hitting this little tractors right there. There's my other mine detonation. Again, this is why we tech minesweepers, kids. Oh, snap. We're going to go ahead and rotate the guards. Try to get some pot shots into the 2-2-2. Conscripts are doing negligible damage, but enough to push it away, bring it down to about 3/4 health. Conscripts up top are engaging. We're not going to win that engagement. Grens are going to go ahead and push out. So 2-2-2 is just kind of, you know, taking some pot shots at me. Guards are pushing in. He spots me. No big deal. We're going to go ahead and get some dirty decaps. There's the MG setting up. I go, fuck that. Can't get the dirty decap. Back off. Try to avoid that suppression. And do make it just in the nick of time. Double guards means double the pain, double the fun, double unse pleasure. And we're going to be doing A-okay. So we're going to go ahead and rotate those guards. And try to get some exploring going on. Now, being careful of the rifle nade. He is pushing in. I'm constantly listening for the little of the rifle nade. And we don't want to fuck around and find out. MG's in the back. So that tells me we can't really do much on the right side. Let's go ahead into the left side. There's probably 3 Grens waiting for me, and he has to get the cap on. Engineers are, again, going to put some dirty mines down. So we're moving in. Guards are feeling great. We're going to go ahead and get around the sandbags because cover is directional in this lovely game, and put some pot shots into them. So we easily win that engagement. I feel very confident. We're going to go ahead and take the guards, try to get the recap, and again, decap this because in case he ever gets to this fuel, he has to recap the points out of his base. What am I doing now? We're going to start attacking ground. Unfortunately, Grens pop up. I'm going to go ahead and cancel that in a little bit and get the engagement going on. But over here, guards are going to attack ground sandbags. We're going to move the guards back because we got the decap and link up, getting us twice the manpower, twice the firepower because we got the DPs equipped on the guards, and boom. Easily win that engagement. Say, fuck your sandbags. Fuck you. Replant the mines. Stop trying to blob. This is what you get, you dirty, dirty blobber. What are we looking for right now? Listen for that rifle nade. He doesn't pop it just yet. There's the engineers coming onto the field. Boom, hits my mine. Why the fuck don't we text some minesweepers, son? You done hit my mine 18,000 times. What is the mental disconnect? So we're pushing back out. MG42. I said, fuck it. Let's get the blob machine going. I'm going to go ahead and take my guards, put some pressure onto the 222. Engineers are decapping. And on the right side, we're going to run into some dirty grenadiers. So I said, fuck it, let's go ahead and just DPS it. We're going to try to out-DPS the machine gun, and it is going to work. He gets, nervous, panics, he's going to back off. It's a smart move. Conscripts are too close for a rifle nade, so we're not stressing about that. We're going to turn our attention to the 222 and, take some dirty shots into it. There's my Molotov, forcing the Wehrmacht infantry away, and we might be able to get the kill on the 222. I'm trying my best, but unfortunately, no, it slips back into the base. It slips away from my grasp like a dirty, dirty insert Wehrmacht joke here, You know what I'm saying. Ooh, a little bit spicy, a little bit of, some, what does the kid say, xenophobia? Oh god, I feel dirty for saying that word. Oh, fucking disgusting. Sorry, I hate social justice warriors. They're very, very unfortunate. So with this engagement, we're not going to win. We're just trying to bleed them as much as possible. Engineers get on the gangbang, and we're trying to drop a model. Looking for that rifle nade. I said, fuck it, here comes the blob coming out of base. Rightfully so, he's trying to take back his territory. We're doing great on the map control, though. Even though I'm focused over here, I've been cock blocking and decapping and having a little bit of fun on the left side of the map. If you're wondering why no sandbags, I kind of put two and two together, and I'm going to go, it's not worth it. And the P-Grins come out of base, so we're going to go ahead and cancel that. P-Grins are going to engage me. So what are we looking for? Bundle nades. We're going to go ahead and throw a Molotov, though. I said, eat it, burn it, fucking shake and bake, son. And those P-Grins are deadly. So what are we worried about right now? Bundle nade. Dirty bundles. Luckily, we push them back. I didn't think I was going to win that engagement, so that's why I retreat. And I'm worried about the blob of... Grenadiers coming across the left side of the map and just deleting me. So, AT gun out into the field. I really want that scout car dead. I'm just being very cautious because if he's really good with that scout car, it can overly bleed me. And that's why we pump it out. 12-minute mark, I'm thinking he's going to have tanks soon. Wehrmacht is the easiest faction to get tanks out into the game. It is statistically and data proven that they have the fastest tech up to tanks and to get tanks out into the game. So that's why we're pumping out the AT gun at 12 minutes. Now, we're floating a little bit of manpower. We're going to go ahead and stop that. Tech up in our base right now. I'm going to take one engineer, bring it out, leave the other engineer, and we're going to go ahead and get the tech ups going. Guards are, refit, refueled. I merged in with the conscripts to save some manpower. And, that's the beauty of it. Conscripts at 6-man. Also, I want to get my 7-man conscripts going because they get that lovely cheaper reinforce rate. So it's very much necessary. We're going to go ahead and attack round with the AT gun. I'm sorry, barrage. My bad, barrage. There's the MG42 in the tower. I go, okay, bud. I know what you're trying to do, and I don't appreciate it. So we're going to go ahead and cancel that barrage. We're going to rotate the AT gun to the left side of the map, spacing out my conscripts. And we're going to, try to distract them. Get a little sleight of hand going. Just wait and see what happens. We'll move this AT gun in a bit, though. I've already got something worked out in my head. We will get some more mines down as humanly possible. Got a mine there. Got a mine coming up here. Again, just piss him off with the mines. Every time he takes my territory, he's got to look over his shoulder. There's a blob of grenadiers. Now, that is DPS to the max. Stay away from that shit, kids. Like a fucking, white van running down a neighborhood. You got to stay away from that shit. Keep your kids inside. So, there's the 222. Hitting me. I'm going to move the conscripts, get a nice little juicy snare on it. Keeps them off the field, keeps them from harassing me. Conscripts are going to have to back off, though. Those P-Grins and engineers will delete us. And we're going to, again, keep the guards covering the AT gun. We don't need to really get into this engagement yet. Two sides. I'm buffering just in case these Grens push across. And now I feel confident in this engagement. The flamethrower does some great DPS. Looking out for a bundle nade, and we are barraging the MG42. Dodge the bundle nade. We're going to go ahead and retreat. And watch this. This barrage is going to pay off. My opponent realizes just too late. And one more shot. Give it one more shot. Conscript's going to back off. Well, bam! Where the fuck you think you going, son? We're going to go ahead and knock out that MG42. And look, there's the Gren Blob that I was worried about. We're not going to win, but we bought enough time for the AT gun to escape safely. Mine detonation. This is why we don't blob, motherfucker. Stop blobbing! Oh my goodness gracious. Why you blob all day long? Like you see my guys, at least I space them out. Eventually I'll say fuck it, because I'm exhausted. This is 45 minutes of fun, ladies and gentlemen. I'm giving you free 99, 45 minutes, you know, fun time. I got you, fam. So, we're going to go ahead and take out the engineers, moving the conscripts to the right side of the map, because as Gren's kind of moved back in base, I feel confident in this engagement. He is trying to get the dirty decap cutoffs going. Have a juicy mine right there. So this is going to pay off. These mines have been paying off big time. I am clapped on munis, but every time I put a mine, we are delaying, winning, and buying more time. AT guns in danger, going to have to go ahead and back that out. We don't want any model drops because we are trying to save up either for a T-34 or a Katusha. I'm just kind of debating on it right now. Dodging double rifle nades. You know, I'm going to go ahead and blob, but I know how to fucking dodge nades. So, and I'm also coming out of base, sue me. Looking for another rifle nade. He does not fire it because I've shown him that, hey, I'm going to dodge every fucking nade you throw at me. Eventually, I'm going to get a bit exhausted and I'll fuck up. I'll fuck up and eat a nade. So, MG42, Grenadier Squad engaging me. We're going to go ahead and get, again, these dirty decaps. You know, constantly harass him, keep him off the field. We do not want him to get a tank whatsoever. He has not picked a commander. I was a bit shocked by that. MG42 is setting up. We're trying to get out of this suppression before it's too late. Scout car wants a dirty wipe on me. We're going to go ahead and back off. I'm going to oorah, hit him with the snare, and then run back so he cannot run me down whatsoever. This is going to be a very close call, though. Conscripts barely make it out of there. Luckily, green cover kicks in from the tombstones. And that is why sometimes you got to risk it for the biscuit, get that snare in there, and now he can't chase me. He's got to heal up, and I'm just back in base chilling, you know, getting these delicious medics. I'm sorry. Comrade, getting the medics for our people, comrade. You know, it is, communism is the best thing ever. Today, I only lost 3 teeth from the lack of healthcare. No, I love it. We're going to go ahead and haul down these guards, hit the dirt, increases their fire rate, and look at that model drops coming in. Rifle nade is about to pop. I said, fuck that, you're not going to get me. Hit the retreat button, wasted 30 munis, and you know, it's 50-50 if you call that a win or not. I did chase off a Gren. P-Gren's going to run me down, Conscripts Vet 3. They can put up a bit more of a fight. And we, boom, drop a model. Feel a bit confident. I said, you know what? This feels like bundle grenade territory. We're going to back out. No need to lose anything. Grens are capping. Engineers are capping. This is in my favor. I believe I put a mine somewhere. Eventually I get to it. But we're going to get another mine down. Conscripts are 7-man. This is why I really wanted to tech up. And we're starting to float manpower again because of this 7-man conscripts. Munis are completely gone, gutted. We're going to go ahead and engage the P-Grens. I feel very confident in this engagement. We will win no matter what with the engineers backing us up. And we're just trying to stop him. Now, I should have gotten behind the, you know, Green's cover, but that's fine. Dodge the bundle nade. I knew he was going to try to throw something. And we're going to get back out there, get another mine going in a little bit. In base healing up, guards are ready to go. I activated the merge ability from the conscripts, again saving me a lot of manpower. And just, you know, helping me get back into the fight. We're going to go ahead and hug the green sandbag over here on the left side of the map. I should have killed these grenadiers because they provide spotting. But that's perfectly fine. Boom, mine going down. Right side of the map, we're going to start some exploring going on. Get the guards moving. And we'll see what's up. And, yeah, couldn't get the mine down that time, unfortunately, but we are going to get the VP cap going. Get the bleed continuing. There's the MG42. I can't do anything because I am constricted, blob together, so we are going to lose that engagement. We do chase the Grens off and stop him from, you know, continuing on to my muni point. There we go. Conscripts moving back into the engagement. Gren's in the middle of the map, and again, I'm going to go ahead and hug him. Dodging the rifle nade, conscripts do great at close range. Pop a Molotov. I said, fuck you. Dodge this. And he's going to go ahead and take some burn damage from that Molotov. He's kind of still in there with that model. So this works out in my favor. Drop a model, and we're good to go. Conscripts are super cheap now. And we're going to get some more mines down, but we're trying to get some dirty decaps, again, preventing him from getting any fuel whatsoever. P-Grens come back onto the field. I'm going to go ahead and bring these conscripts on over and try to help out with this engagement. But we drop a model, fortunately. We're just waiting for something to happen here. We know, risk it, 50-50. Engineers coming in to activate some burn, flamethrower damage. I see this get knocked down. I go, oh, here comes a tank. We're going to go ahead and retreat because P4s on this map do really good at getting some dirty wipes because of all this negative cover. And boom, negative cover. So that's why we're backing off. No need to lose anything. We have everything going in our favor. And I believe I wiped a Gren somewhere because he's down 2 Grens. I didn't even realize it. So I think it's because he hit my mine that I end up wiping a Gren. So we're just kind of chilling, you know, relaxing, having a good time. Guards are ready to go. This is excellent anti-tank. Conscripts are going to stay for the decap. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. They're vet 3. They can take a lot of damage. I think there's some medium cover or, you know, neutral covers. And I feel confident in that. Moving the guards over. We're going to take some pot shots into the tank. I see the rifle nades. I go, fuck you. I can dodge. Eat a little bit of damage, unfortunately. And we're going to activate the planes. Nothing. Almost had him, but just some bleed damage. Conscripts are going to retreat. This could be a wipe, unfortunately, but I'm buying the engineers and trying to leave them up there to keep the tank off my back. But this is going to be close. He is what I like to call the big mad push. He's trying to barrel me down. You know, he wants my blood. He is fighting for the glorious fatherland, yeah? And he cannot let this conscript go. I've been kicking his ass the entire game. I get it, buddy. But what we're going to do is haul him down, brace him, and bring out our Su-85 that we were building in the background. And look at that. Oh my goodness gracious. So my brain starts, you know, rolling. The gears are turning. I want this tank, and he's going to go ahead and destroy it. And I'm like, oh, well, fuck you too. I really wanted that. But that's okay. But this is why we don't big mad push, ladies and gentlemen, because for one conscript, I'm sorry, what could have been one conscript, he lost to Panzer IV. That's kind of embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie, don't do that. So, we win that engagement hands down. Why am I being cautious? His name starts to register in my frontal lobe, you know, my prefrontal cortex, and I'm like, oh fuck, this guy's actually really good at the game. So I'm being very cautious. I'm going to go ahead and take these conscripts and engage the P-Grens. I don't want them getting any close. Guards are back out into the field. We're going to go ahead and haul down these guards. And I'm going to pop a Ura on the conscript to kind of mentally fuck with them in a second. You know, I was having a bit of fun of that. There we go. And look at that. Just gone. Here's that Ura. He's out of here. So that was just purely like, hey, I'm going to run you down. You better run away. And it works out in my favor. The P-Grens back off. There's the 222. I'm going to go ahead and bring up the Su-85 and engage it. I'm going to try to get rid of it. I'm tired of this thing harassing me. I don't want it at Vet 2 because it can have insane spotting. And we're going to go rotate to the right side of the map. What am I saving up for right now? I'm waiting for the ISU to pop. You know, 13 command points. I feel really confident. Su-85 misses as always. Love this game. And we're waiting for this IS-2 to punish. And there's the green cover protecting the 222. Don't you like it when none of the allied shit works? It's fucking glorious. Oh, 222 comes back in. I had no idea why. Misses the shot. Guards are going to go ahead and haul down and try to button this thing. And I missed the opportunity, but look at that! I don't know what happened there, but like a Wanted movie, that fucking shot curved, man. God dang, baby! Oh, shit! I don't know what physics this game is running on, but that makes no sense whatsoever. Somebody help me. So, here's the blob of Grenadiers coming out. My guards will never win that, no matter how hard I try. We're just going to go ahead and back out. I debated on hauling them down, and then I quickly canceled it. Guards on the right side of the map are going to back off. It's too many Grens, too many rifle nades, too much blob. And that's perfectly fine. Su-85 got what it wanted. I killed the 222. And, you know, he's kind of coming back onto the field. He's pushing me back in base. AT guns overexposed. I'm going to go ahead and back this out in a second. Boom, backing that out. Grens are going to continue along the glide path. And unfortunately miss my juicy and delicious T-35 mine. Just barely. And there is my ISU-152. This delicious motherfucking tank can hit you with 20 millimeters of pain. And you ain't even gonna know it until it's too late. But unfortunately the ISU-152 is gonna underperform on this map. We're waiting for our units to heal back up. This tank needs to be supported at all times. I'm not gonna engage until I feel comfortable. Again, this guy's very good. It's 23 minutes into this match. We're only halfway through. We're not going to risk anything for the biscuit. Su-85 is going to cover the right side of the tank. We have plenty of mines in support all around the map. And on the left side, we're just going to go ahead and engage these engineers. We're going to block the cap in a second. Or I could be wrong. Yep, boom, block the cap. And we're going to go ahead and burn them down because these engineers are Vet 2, Vet 3 now, and they're just going to win with the flamethrower. ISU-152 moving in for the engagement. Get a big health shot into the MG-42, but unfortunately that was a miss, so it could have been an insta-wipe. The models were clumped together. P-Grens are moving in. I don't know what he's doing at this point. I think he wants to throw a bundle nade on me, and I'm like, buddy, you done fucked up. Hans, booby, hit him, point blank, again, negligible damage, and the ISU-152 is kind of disappointing me. Pin and a miss, I'm sorry, pin and a bounce on the AT gun. And I want that AT gun dead. I'm going to go ahead and try to attack around it. And then I'm like, ah, fuck it. I'm going to cancel it, wait for the engineers to come up. I apologize. We'll quickly cancel that. I really don't want to lose this tank. This tank's very nice. It's very expensive, and it's very hard to get. 14 command points. Mr. Ackerman does not know what commander he wants to go yet. Again, I don't know that. But the entire time I'm thinking he's going to go AA or something crazy. So I'm being very cautious. We're going to go ahead and heal up our lovely ISU-152. And we're going to move this AT gun to the left side of the map. I'm worried about another potential Panzer IV or Panther coming out into the field, which would decimate both of my tanks if I'm not careful. Pushing out to the left side of the map, Conscripts, Arvet 3, these guys are great, and they're just going to win against these Grenadiers no matter what. Guards on the right side of the map are pushing out. We hit them with the hull down and, increased damage, increased DPS. These guys are great. Even though they're low on kills, they're great on bleed damage. Being very risky right here. We have to go ahead and close the gap because rifle nades will fuck us up. ISU-152 is just going to chill, and I'm waiting for him to push back out. Guards are going to win this engagement because, again, hull down, guards are great, DPs are kicking in. We're going to rotate the ISU-152 in a bit. And we're getting this little guy moving. And what are we trying to do right now? We're going to get some dirty shots into the P-Grens, into the Grenadiers. Guards are going to cap, haul them down. And ISU-152's getting ready to, boom, attack round. And we do some very low, negligible damage, unfortunately. So ISU-152 is disappointing me. We're getting some flanking mines going. We don't want any tanks to barrel me down. Even with the SU in coverage, we are spread out all over the map, so we can't risk it for the biscuit. ISU-152 is going to go ahead and push up. We're going to hit up with the Grens, and a nice, juicy health shot, but no models dropped. Hauled down on the guards. He was about to pop a rifle nade, and he, cancels it quickly. And I go, yeah, that's probably our wise choice. We're not overextending the ISU-152 either. Try to get an attack round shot, fails. Because if I hit a Teller mine, this thing is pretty much done, and that's a lot of, about 260 fuel, 680 manpower, so 2 guard squads, and, two SU-85s down the drain. We're not going to fucking risk it for the biscuit. Now, on the left side of the map, Grens are opening up on us. We're going to go ahead and rotate the ISU-152, push through these bushes, and at the same time, I've been actively mine-sweeping with my engineers. Hiding behind the sandbags, worried about a rifle nade. We're playing it safe. ISU-152 is coming along. He's going to knock down these bushes for us because he's a big-ass boy. Dodge the rockets. My opponent gives me a heads up. He is tier 4. Juicy shot from the ISU-152. And I'm going to try to attack round. I should have chased the rockets, but I think it slips through here. I missed the attack round. Wanted to get a double wipe on the Grens. I'm going to go ahead and back out. Engineers are going to stay in the fight. Again, ISU-152. There's those rockets getting away. We're going to win this fight because this thing shoots 120 millimeters of fuck you. Low damage roll on the Grens. Gotta love these chunky things. Engineers are going to lose the fight. I thought, I was going to win this fight no matter what. But we're not going to risk it for the biscuit. ISU-152 is going to go ahead and rotate to the right side of the map. We're going to go ahead and put holes in these Grenadiers. Point-blank shots incoming. Ooh, that is what I was looking for. This big boy did give me something. On the right side of the map, we're going to go ahead and straight front of the MG-42. Guards were still hauled down over here. MG-42 gets displaced. Actively mine-sweeping with my engineers, trying to get more mines onto the field because we're worried about Tigers or Panthers at this point. I saw the tier 4. What else are we worried about these rockets? He's going to try to cheesy wipe me in base with these rockets, and there it is right there on the map. And that's why we're being cautious. I didn't put 2 and 2 together until the late game, and then I quickly realized every time I retreated at a base, I get punished if he launches rockets from right here. I am putting dirty mines everywhere, but unfortunately it's not going to connect whatsoever. Because I wiped his engineers, the mines can, get placed everywhere. He is low on manpower, about 300. So we're just being cautious. Could I have pushed in, smashed this guy, got a T-34 onto the field? Yes, I eat a rifle nade, unfortunately. This is where I start slipping up. But because I'm being too cautious, this game will stretch out. My opponent's doing a good job staying into the game, though. He's actively trying to fuck me up. ISU-152 is going to go ahead and attack round. He hits my mine. Mine detonation gave me a clue that he was over there. I'm back out, trying to get this big boy to vet 1. There's the rockets. I go ahead and spread out, take no damage whatsoever. We're good to go. And we dodge the rockets, preventing about 3 minutes. 1 minute 30 seconds of fire time. My bad. So, we're going to go ahead and take the ISU-152, attack round. He throws a bundle nade. This is going to wipe my conscripts. I do officially eat a nade and, lose a squad. This is my first squad wipe. I'm a bit disappointed. I'm slowing down. I'm getting tired. This allows my opponent to get back into the game. Attack round shot fucks up that Grenadier squad. I'm going to rotate the left side of the map, put some juicy shots into the P-Grins, carefully not trying to destroy this sandbag that's kept me in the game. Knocking down the bush, I see the MG42, target of opportunity. We're going to go ahead and focus that in a second after we take a pot shot into the P-Grins. Miss, unfortunately, because an invisible barrier catches it. Fucking great job on the map relic, mathing, whatever code says rounds can just punch into the ground. Take a pot shot into the MG42, he gets out in the nick of time. Right side of the map is under our control. We're just doing great map control, and again, additional mines are about to get put into the ground. In a second, we'll get there. We're just doing really good. We're feeling confident. This, again, is a rank 44 player, so this boy knows how to play Co. He knows what's up. ISU 152 is almost veteran C1, but it's just underperforming overall. So, there's the Gren Blob I was talking about. These engineers are going to die. That's on me. But look at the DPS. This is why we've been avoiding this bullshit. Bullshizer. We don't want to fuck around and find out, yeah? And we're just being very careful, being very cautious. We're going to go ahead and take our blob and get it rolling. But our blob has a little bit of space to it, because I like to space out. Because we know there's a Nebel Warfare lurking in the background. Rockets are ready to go. He's looking to wipe me. He has been traveling along here, trying to get a mine down. P-Grins spot me. We've got to space out, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to space our blob left, we'll space our blob right. Get an attack round going, or knock some bushes down. There's the Nebel Warfare. I get really excited. I'm going to go ahead and try to rotate the ISU-152, take a pot shot into it. But, unfortunately, it gets away. I'm going to back out because we're in snare city range. And we do not want to snare, which will put us out of the game, which will really fuck us up because by now, he's going to have some kind of heavy tank rolling in, is what I'm thinking. So Grens are going to A-move and try to snare me. I'm like, okay, come and get some. Let's fuck around and find out. Rockets are taking a pot shot at my base. I realize that. I see that. I go, oh, fuck. Run. I rotate everything as hard as I possibly can to the right side, trying to dodge these rockets, but it's going to be very close. Instantly wipes a conscript, and this is the cheesy shit that I hate. That is some cheesy fucking level of company of heroes right there. Oh yeah, I'm going to take my ultra and powerful rockets and hit you in the base. Yeah, Sieg Vaterland, yeah. That's what you fucking act... Sorry. This guy's chill. I'm talking about the Axis mains. Oh, God. I ran into a guy called SS Hannibal. I mean... My guy, cosplaying aside, okay, Mr. Cosplay. Cosplaying aside, why do you fucking Axis mains take pride in naming yourself SS? You know, only the greatest mass murderers in history other than the communists. But hey, at least everybody knows you're an SS wereaboo with the fucking anime in the profiles here. Oh my goodness. You know how many wereaboos I've seen this week? Jeez Louise. When I come back to Company of Heroes, it's nothing but fucking anime girls and some kind of nasty looking SS Panzer wereaboo dick sucking fucking Mindfatherland in their profile, followed by hentai. Like pure fucking hentai. And this, I'm not making it up. It's just pure fucking hentai. They're in groups called hentai. Let the degeneracy sink in, people. So, P-Grin's pushing me off on the left side of the map. We're going to go ahead and get the engineers, again, putting more mines down because he's not sweeping. And I'm going to use that to my advantage. I'm trying to get as many as I can because I know that some kind of super heavy, mandatory fucking tank is coming out into the field. Right side of the map, we are a bit blobbed together. 2-man units do eat a rifle nade, but no big deal. Get out of it in just in the nick of time. More mines are going down. Move these engineers because I don't want them to get the wrong idea. We're leaving the guards kind of in a cone around the ISU-152. Go ahead and eat that suppression, that's perfectly fine. Getting the decaps on the left side of the map, attacking ground of the VP. Another mine detonation, boom. There's the rockets. What is he trying to do? Dirty wipes. I realize it again. Again, running to the right side of the map, trying to get the fuck out of Dodge. And we make that rocket virtually worthless. So what does he want to do? I don't know. I guess he wants to snare me. I try to kill the rockets. Again, attack round miss. I'm very disappointed. ISU-152 backing up. You know, bring that fat ass over here, son. Gonna go ahead and attack round. Miss. I'm sorry. I wanted to attack round. He's not gonna fire the shot. I'm big sad. Decap this, so no fuel income from my boy on the left side of the map. The right side of the map's a different story. And we're just gonna go ahead and hold as long as we can. Bring the big boy over here. Get the, you know, fucking 152 rolling. Boom! Finally get veteran C1 on this bad boy. And, you know, trying to get another pot shot into the Grenadiers. I'm tired of the sandbag. It pisses me off, and it's gone. You know, I like that. No more sandbag, no more problem. Fuck you. He's trying to decap. He is going to decap. I'm getting the attack ground ready to go. And it's just... Boom. There we go. But he's out of dodge. He got the decap, ran back. I activated my plane straight to the MG42. Moving the conscripts to the left side of the map, putting pressure onto the AT gun, which means my ISU-152 can back up and, try to rotate over here. Gren's, again, blobbing together, getting those 3 Grens down. He wants to wipe my conscripts. I'm like, yep, we need to go. We need to go. I wanted the decap. It's not worth it. Get the fuck out of here. Don't even think about it. We're looking for those P-Grens. Backed them off. I think I took a pot shot into him, so that's why this bad boy was over here. But we are going to go ahead and rotate now. Grenadiers are set up. They are taking some heavy bleed damage into me. I don't want any models drop. I want to save my manpower as much as possible because these rockets are going to obliterate me. He is giving me some nice little yellow cover in base. ISU-152 is rotating. Guards on standby in case a heavy tank dives me. That's why they're hulled down. And, big miss from the ISU-152. Nothing going on with that shot. I need something to spot for me. But on the left side of the map, we are getting our caps back into place. We'll probably slap down another mine. I'm not too sure on this part. So, conscripts are healing up in base. We're listening for the rockets. We don't want to eat any rockets. I don't like the idea. And I don't want to lose veterancy on these guys. These guys take forever to vet up. They suck. Only 8 kills, but they do great at damage. ISU-152 taking pot shots into the VP. He is capping. There's my mine. He is going to dodge the mine, sadly. Dishka opens up in the ISU-152. Take a AT gun shot. I'm going to go ahead and risk it. Boom. And almost get a wipe on that, sadly. Do not. Guards are opening up in the MG42. That's why I'm glad I left him in that place. He is going to set up. This could be a big fuck up on his part. And I believe this is going to turn into a wipe. Boom. Wipe on the MG42. Guards going to go ahead and back out. And this is what I'm talking about by mandatory axis pushes. That Tiger is going to go ahead and get ready to push me. I do lose the guards in this engagement, unfortunately. So this is a big loss for me. Guards are just super expensive. And I'm a bit disappointed. I didn't realize he had 2 AT guns. I really wasn't paying attention to this. Conscripts are going to eat a rifle nade. I realize I've got to get out. ISU-152 is setting up. I get a huge, juicy shot into the P-Grens and Grenadiers. And his tank is going to go ahead and dive me. Even though I put in so many mines down, it wasn't enough of a deterrent to stop the cheesery from running me down. So I'm panicking right now. SU is trying to get into this engagement. I mark target the Tiger, moving the conscripts in for a snare. Engineers are desperately trying to get the repair. Bounce off the Tiger on the side armor. This is a very lucky bounce. ISU-152 doesn't know where to go. I'm stuck. And he misses the second time. This is very lucky. Moving the SU-85 into this engagement. AT gun is rotating on the right side of the map to shoot the Tiger in the back. AT guns from the Wehrmacht are about to destroy me. ISU-152 is about to go down. SU-85 does die, unfortunately. But we are going to get another miss into the Tiger, unfortunately. So we're down 2 tanks. This Tiger cannot get away or we lose the game. Doesn't matter how good I was doing. If this Tiger gets away, we will lose the game. Mine detonation from me. We're going to go ahead and take the conscripts and get the AT gun back, putting pressure with the other conscripts. We're going to go ahead and button the Tiger in a second. I steal the pack, get a nice little penetrating shot into it. Conscripts are going to throw another snare in a second. Guards are engaging. And main gun crit in the Tiger. This engagement's go over. AT gun on the left side of the map was, lining up for a shot. We have won this engagement. Guards are going to go ahead and retreat because this rocket strike is for me. So, predictable rocket strike. I get out in the nick of time. I'm going to go ahead and try to steal his pack. AT gun is going to back out on the left side of the map. Pack is going to die, unfortunately. But this was a huge win. This was a huge engagement. We did win this fight. Even though we lost 2 tanks, we did win this fight because it's going to take him forever to get his Tiger back. Me, on the other hand, I'm 465 fuel balls deep into this shit. We're going to get our ISU-152 back. No problem. So what do we do right now? We're going to go ahead and get, say, 234-85 because I've killed one of his packs. I stole one of his packs, and that means he has to recruit. So, sorry. My bad. I thought I killed both packs. I only killed 1 pack and stole it, so he only has 1 pack to fight me. T-34 is going to be a great tank. I'm going to go ahead and kind of dodge that rifle nade. Lose 2 models, no big deal. Do lose the engineers. I am fucking up right now. I am getting very exhausted from this match. We're hitting the fatigue part in this game. But we're going to go ahead and, pull our head out of our ass and just do a really good job on this engagement. But that's why I was putting mines everywhere. It doesn't matter how many mines you put. Eventually, your opponent is just going to dive you and try to get you out of the game. So, conscripts are going to hug the tank, dodge a rifle nade. I'm going to go ahead and throw a Molotov. I go, fuck you. I can throw stuff too. And he's very desperate at this point. My mine is right on the tip of detonating. He sets up his fucking bipod on my mine and doesn't detonate. And I'm a bit frustrated because I would have won this engagement if it did. Rifle nade hits my mine. Boom. Wipes the squad. Fall back the fucking guards and we get out of this engagement. Pretty much scot-free. T-34 moving into the field. Sorry, 76. I probably said 85. On the left side of the map, I have been decapping and harassing his muties, so fuck him. I'm going to go ahead and move the T-34 into the combat zone. We're going to go ahead and eat an AT gun shot, no big deal. I'm going to go ahead and back up, eat another shot. Rockets are firing. That tells me get the fuck out of base. Run, 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 run as fast as you can. I'm gonna barely make it, but I do make it, so I feel very, confident. Tank is down for the count, and look at that. He is down to 2 Grens. These mines have been tearing him up. He is down to 2 Grens. This is pretty much it for him. I didn't realize that, and he's gonna fake it until he makes it. He's gonna keep in this game for a few more minutes, but he is exhausted. I'm exhausted. And we're both just kind of hitting that edge right now. He's down pretty much everything. He's got the manpower to start rebuilding, but with the VP counter, it's pretty much over, folks. His MG42 is open for the taking. I'm going to go ahead and snag that real quick. I go, yep, mine. Thank you very much, meine Kommandantia. And his cheesy little Panzerwerfer has been getting on my nerves. I'm tired of this shit. Sorry if you heard a dog whining. I am watching my brother's girlfriend dog for the weekend, so she is demanding attention, and I have to pet her now. Oh boy, oh wowie wow wow wow. So we're healing up right now. This is the closing, this is the closing remarks of this engagement, this battle. We're pretty much done. I'm getting the decaps going on right now. Guards are holding down, but because of the screen cover, they're not going to win this engagement. He is going to probably launch a rifle nade pretty soon. We're waiting for our ISU 152 to pop. We're being conservative on manpower. I want my tank out. I want to finish this game, and I need to get my engineer over here. I'm just kind of like all over the place right now. We're going to go ahead and leave the MG here, rotate the conscripts over to the right side of the map. I thought he had more to work with, and that's why I'm being overly cautious, and I really want to win this match. I realize at this point he is a high-level player. I do not want to lose this match whatsoever. T-34 is going to go ahead and engage. I'm like, yeah, go ahead and snare me, see what happens. I'm not really fucking stressed about it anymore. We're going to drop a model. Looking good. I think I will back it out in a second when we don't get the cap. Engineers are moving in, guards in support, conscripts, boom, I am backing out. And I'm going to halt. Guards are, they have the hit the dirt ability, increasing their fire rate, and the vehicle button, so that means my tank can't escape. I've kept the sandbag alive the entire time. This is some intense micro, not knocking down the sandbag, just saying. Ooh la la. Grenadiers back out into the field. Panzer IV is barreling down. I have an AT gun in support ready to go. Guards are moving around town. Miss with the AT gun. Fucking Soviet engineering at its finest. And I'm a bit frustrated. Mark target on the Panzer IV. I said, fuck you, bud. Fires his rockets. 23 points left on the VP cap. P-Grins back out into the field. Conscripts are holding the right side VP. I'm going to move the guards back in because I dodged the rockets. And again, AT gun in support. Ackerman says GG to me. I don't think the recording shows it, but I typed GG. He says GG, and he calls it quits. So that's pretty much it. And I will try to get some Company of Heroes 3 videos, but I'm not going to lie to you guys. I was getting punished so hard in that game that I came back to Code 2 because I thought I was just bad at Company of Heroes. And I, load into a match against Mr. Ackerman. And, I didn't do too bad. This guy, again, is rank 38 Wehrmacht. Averages 30 ELO around all factions. USF is his lowest at 56. But it's very hard to play USF. And, GG to this guy. Very well played, and I will try to get back into some Company of Heroes, But, good casting, good talking to you people, and you have a good day.